Hey guys, so today I'm talking about Simply Cook. So I was scrolling through Instagram and saw an ad for Simply Cook. Now I've been wanting to try some recipe boxes for quite a while now, as I kind of want to try new recipes and stuff that I haven't really cooked before. And Simply Cook is a bit different from like the other recipe boxes that I've seen, because you don't get sent like the fresh ingredients, like I think that's like HelloFresh and other ones where they send you sort of everything you need. Whereas Simply Cook, it's like pots of, this is what it says online, it's pots of like herbs, spices, purees, oils, garnishes. They make a statement on their website about the fact that it's not just herbs and spices, like it's a mixture of ingredients, some like up to like 17, 18, and that you like can't buy those pots in supermarkets. Although I have seen some Simply Cook boxes in Asda, but I think they mean like you can't get ones like theirs. But anyway, so I was scrolling through Instagram, and normally these boxes are $9.99, but they were doing an introductory offer of £3. You can get that offer on their website as well, I think. But after I'd ordered it, I saw on some people's blogs that you can get it for like £1 using like a referral code. So I'd say like look around for codes, and also when I signed up, they sent me a link that people can use to get a free box. So I'll put that down below just in case anyone else wants to try it. So me and my partner picked 4 dishes, 2 dishes each that they wanted to cook, and then they send you the ingredients. On their website where you select it, they actually had a gluten-free section, and I think it had like almost like 20, maybe more options to choose from that were specifically gluten-free. They had like lighter options, vegetarian options, and then a whole one of gluten-free. So obviously I chose from those ones. So the box comes just like this. It fits like straight through your letterbox, so you don't have to be home. I in fact was home, but didn't even realise it came through the door because I've been working all day, so my partner picked it up. On the back it says, "What's for dinner? Here at Simply Cook, we love a good recipe book. But once we've oohed and ahed at the pictures and spent 2 hours making a 20-minute meal, we know it'll end up left on the shelf. That's why in our boxes you'll find 4 super simple recipe kits created by our chefs to make great cooking. Just open up the box and let a delicious new chapter begin." That's just the back of it. And then it's got just like their app that you can download. So I downloaded that afterwards, and it asked me to put in preferences, because once you do your first box, you can like, you'll sign up like to a subscription, and you can cancel it after 7 days, or you can continue it and choose if you want a box, I think every week, every 2 weeks, or every month. And then you choose what your preferences are, so that if you forget to choose your meals, it knows what you like. So I told it that obviously I want gluten-free, I don't mind meat, like don't want too spicy, sort of things like that. Anyway, let's open it up. So it's got a bit of sellotape here. Oh, there we go. Let's see it open like this. So it's got a welcome. So Simply Cook, welcome, also flavour awaits. Flavour the easy way, simplicity. We've designed our recipes to be as simple as possible, using 4 to 6 basic fresh items that you'll have at home or be easy to find in any local supermarket. Flavour. Our team of chefs create, test and refine incredible recipes from around the world and pack all of that tantalising taste into our tiny flavour pots. You're in control. You get to wear the head chef's hat and choose the recipes you like and how often you get them, so you only get the food you love to eat on your terms. One thing I will say, that on the app it tells you the ingredients to buy before the recipe pots get there. So it took about just under a week to get the kits, and then we went and bought everything, so it's sort of ready. One thing for me is like, I think this weekly shop we ended up spending more. I think purely because some of the recipes are just a little bit more expensive than stuff I'd usually go for, such as we chose a lamb chop one, and lamb chops are expensive, and that's not normally something that we have, just because I'm a student, so you know, you've got to save. And then it just says, food boredom is a thing of the past, with over 100 recipes from around the world and more being added all the time. You'll never run out of inspiration to transform midweek mediocrity into a flavour sensation. Taste is everything. So what I gather from their website is that they're cheaper than if you took the recipe from like a recipe book and then bought all of the ingredients. So even though I'm saying that my weekly shop was more expensive, if I'd gone to look at a recipe book and then made it, that would be more expensive. I think that's what they're getting at. I don't really know. Right, so these are our recipe cards. So we went for the Thai red prawn curry, the masala lamb chops, the jambalaya, and the penne alla rustica. It's got the ingredients on there, and it has a little like peel off, so you can take it shopping. So that's quite helpful. But I've already got the stuff in because it was on the app, and then just takes you through all of the shopping list all the way to cook it. And at the top it says gluten-free recipe as well, tells you the calories, the heat rating, and the time it will take you, and has a little review at the top. So it's quite a good way, I think, to like learn and gain new recipes, because that's something that was one of my resolutions this year, was to try and cook more recipes. In lockdown at the start, I did a lot of baking but not really many recipes, so I've been really wanting to try and do more savoury recipes. And then these are the boxes that I've seen in Asda, not these exact ones, but they just come to these really easy to handle pots like this. So you've got the penne one, the jambalaya one, the masala lamb chops, and the Thai red curry, which means they'll fit perfectly into my cupboard because they're not too fat, they're quite thin, and then just easily use them for the recipe. So I am excited to go and try this. Tonight we are making the jambalaya, so I'll talk you through that in a bit. But I'm excited to see how this works out. I definitely want to try different recipe boxes. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I will see you in a bit. Bye. Hey guys, so tonight I'm going to be cooking the jambalaya. So this is the only one in the pack that is ready in 30 minutes. The rest are ready in 20 minutes. And I've got my recipe card here as well. So I've also got the ingredients in front of me, so I will talk you through those. Okay, so I have got the boneless chicken thighs. It says to use 2 to 3 and chop them into bite-sized pieces. 80 grams of chorizo, which again we need to cut into small cubes. I've got my small onion. They did say to use a green pepper, but we haven't got one of those, so I'm just going to use orange. A celery stick, 120 grams of basmati, so I'm using Tilda, and then some olive oil as well. And they say you can use prawns as well, which are just in my freezer. So I'm just going to prep all of the ingredients into how they say to prepare them, and then I will get back to you. So here are all the ingredients cut and prepped, and I've taken the paste and sort of seasonings out of the box, and they have all of the allergens on the box as well. So the first bit, I'm going to coat the chicken and the prawns in the Cajun seasoning. Okay, so I've just heated up my frying pan with oil, and I'm just going to add the coated chicken into it. Just give it a nice little stir and get that all cooked. Once the chicken was done, I took that out and put it to one side and cooked the prawns in the same way. I then repeated this with the chorizo. Okay, so the meat is all in one bowl to the side, and now we're going to add the veg and the garlic paste to the pan, and then cook that for a few minutes, just like that. Let's open the pot. Maybe not. There we go. Pour that in. And then meanwhile, we're going to boil the kettle as well. Okay, so the beeper's just going off. So I'm going to add our rice. 400 millilitres of boiling water. And our jambalaya stock. As you saw before, it's quite hard to get these lids off. Oh, there you go, I did it easy now. And put that in as well until it goes, until it boils. Okay, give that a nice mix. And then we're just going to bring that to the boil and then turn it down and simmer. So the jambalaya started boiling, so we've just turned it down to a medium-low heat to let it simmer. You're now meant to put a lid on top. We don't have a lid big enough. We've only got like our slow cooker one, which doesn't even really fit anywhere over it. I think that's to like lock the flavour in, so we're just going to have to go without for now because we haven't got one big enough. So after 10 minutes, they say that if you need to add more water, then do so. And because we can hardly see any, I'm just going to add a little bit more in the pan, just like so. And they say not to move the rice around much once it's in there because of a crust or something like that. The bit that I thought was a review was actually advice about this. Okay, so the timer's just gone off and it says to add the meat back in for the last 2 minutes. I'm going to put that in. And just stir it all around. And put the timer on for 2 minutes. Okay, so the timer has now gone off for the last time. So I'm going to serve this up. It says to serve it with spring onion and lime if you have it, but that wasn't on the shopping list on the app, so I don't have that. But it's looking quite good, and I'm going to serve it up now. So it's made enough for 2 meals, plus there's a little bit left over, which I'll probably have as second helpings. Hey guys, so I've just finished the meal and it was absolutely delicious. It said the spice rating was 2, but I actually didn't find it that spicy, which is quite rare because I'm really bad with spice. So that was the first meal in my Simply Cook one, so I'm going to end the video here, but I'll keep you updated on how the other 3 meals goes. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye!